Hello, good afternoon. I'm Marie Fongwazuga. My YouTube, you can go to my YouTube site, is Marie Fongwa. Today we're just going to talk about love. We see the difference of what love can do and how love can be, because many times some people don't know what. I'm going to give you some quotation for sure in the Bible that you're going to read. You understand, love is the first thing that we need to understand, and love is the first command. you know we can see in the book of Matthew chapter 22 verse 37 to 38, when Christ sent his son to die for us. You understand, they killed him just because of what? Because of love. All these things have to be counted in our life, but today we don't even just care about those things. But that's not the matter here. We just need to concentrate and beg God to give us the heart to love our friends and family, our brothers and sisters, those near and far, because sometimes we cause trouble where we don't even have to make any trouble, because today family have been separated. We don't even know how they separate just because of no love. So we are going to see love. The Greek, they call it agape. Agape means love that nothing can break it. Love is something, is love. You can lay down your life for your brother because of love. You can lay down your life for your sister or for your friend. You understand? Love is a bond, something that really binds you people together, that is unbreakable. It's not this love that we have outside there, love because of sex, love because of this, love. No, that is not love, because anybody can do that. But we are talking here about the Christian love. When you call yourself a Christian, a child of God, you really need to keep this bond in you. Guys, show it, prove it, so people will see and know that you are really a child of God. Because you will not call yourself Christian, but what things that you are doing does not even match. Like I said the other time in the other video about repentance. So this, I'm going to talk about love. Okay, let's quickly go to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Everybody knows about that one because it talks only about love. The definition of love, we can read it. When you have time, don't even say that no, because of this, because of that. Learn how to read the Bible and you will see how it works in you. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. I'm not going to read all, but when you have time at your home, don't hesitate to read all. Okay, if I speak with the language of men and of angels, but do not have love, I have become sounding brass or a clacking cymbal. And if I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could move mountain, and do not have love, I am nothing. That's verse 1 and verse 2 that I just read. But it's good for you to read all the whole chapter 13. And you're going to see what is the meaning of love, the definition of love. Love is something that does not keep hatred. Love does not keep enmity. Because you will not say that you love me, but you don't like me. You don't want to see me. But when they ask you that why you hate Sister Mary, you can't tell anybody why you hate Sister Mary. But everything that you're doing around her, it shows that you don't love her. My dear, this is not love. This is hatred. This is envy. This is enmity. Let's try to live Christ-like life. Because if you read all this 1 Corinthians chapter 13, you will write deep also it. You will see the real pure definition of love. Because you can't love someone with your lips. You can't love someone only with your eyes. When you see that person, you say, he's a good person, I love the person. No, you can't say that. You have to love someone deep in your heart, so that it will be pleasing to you and to the person, and everybody will see and knows that you love this person. Because many people are out there, they pretend a lot. that I love this person, he's a nice person, but deep in your heart you don't love that person. Anything that person does, just like maybe he has killed everybody in your family, no. Love someone sincerely. Okay, let's quickly go to the book of First John chapter 4 verse 17 to 19. First John. I'm so sorry because this Bible is too small. First John chapter 4 verse 17 to 19. In this is our love made perfect, so that we may have boldness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so also are we in this world. There is no fear in love. Perfect love casts out fear, because fear has torment. He who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first us. Because he first loved us. You know, love destroys fears. Because when you have fear in you, believe me, you can't do anything good. Anything that you'll be doing is like somebody is following you, somebody is coming behind you. No. The book of First John chapter 4 verse 17 to 19 teaches us that love destroys fear. Love destroys fear, because when you have that fear in you, they ask you questions even in front of people, you can't be able to answer. Why? Because that fear is in you, that maybe I may speak wrong English, or maybe I may speak wrong French, and people will be mocking at me. Cast away all those fear. Come on. You are being made in the image of God, not in the image of man. So take away all those fear and push it out of you. Move on. Even me myself, I don't speak good English or good French, but I can express myself very well in Greek. But the problem is that you have to speak. Just be bold. Take love, because when you have love, you can express yourself in front of people near and far. You don't need to know. Some people out there, they speak in their dialect, and they want to speak in English, but they don't know how to make a whole sentence. You understand? So they will better speak like broken for you to understand, or maybe they will not even speak. They want to speak, they will mix English and broken for you to understand what they want to say. So somebody will mock at you that you don't know how to speak English, you don't know how to speak French. Move on. Leave that fear. Move on, because this is what kill our talents. Most of us today, we have talents, but because of that fear that the enemy, our friends, our family, our people out there, somebody that you are not even talking with, will go on your Facebook or your messenger and say that what kind of English was she was even talking there. No. Remove all those fear and don't kill your talent. Someone will come out there, watch that video and help you to produce that same video, or help you to go to language school to learn how to speak English. Move away that fear from you, because love destroys fear. Put the boldness of Christ in you, because he first loved us. If he was afraid, how will he save you? But today you want to be afraid of what human will say, what my friends and family will say. No, come on. Move on, my dear. Take love. Love is the greatest thing. Love is the sweetest thing. Love is the best thing that you can ever give everyone. Love will always stand by you in time of trouble, even in time of pain. Forget about what people will say. Okay, let's quickly go to the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. Galatians chapter 5 22. You know what? Even I don't even just read it, but don't forget to go through it when we are done here. Don't say that, okay, as she just closed the Bible, let me close it too. No. Galatians 5. Sorry to do this, but I have to, because my Bible is just that so tiny. Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, fruitfulness. Okay, then in verse 23, it said that gentleness and self-control, against such there is no law. We can see those are the fruit of the spirit. Love, 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 love. If you don't have this fruit of the spirit, how will you talk about love? You can't, because you will be in bondage. So some people are out there, they don't even know what is the meaning of love, what is the definition of love. You said that you love someone, you will be beating that person, bong bong bong, husband and wife. You love your wife, but you beat her from morning till night. And this is a woman that you went and pay money, you went and signed in the court that I will love you. You went and signed before God and man that I will love you till death do us part. But every morning or maybe the night, you will beat her. Maybe she catch you with a woman, you will beat her. Maybe she catch you with her best friend, you will beat her. And then what kind of love you are talking about? Let's be sincere to ourselves. Let's talk about love here. Love does not keep hatred. Love does not keep enmity. Love works for the good for the both of you. Love works better things in the family. Love overcomes fear, trials, temptation. Love overcomes many things. Love protects you. When you leave your house, your husband loves you, your wife loves you, you are in your working place, there's nothing that you will ever regret or nothing that you will ever cry about love. There is nothing that you will ever say that, oh, why I don't have to do this because my husband don't love me, so let me go and cheat on him. It's lies. You are cheating on your own self, not on your husband. So stop it. Come on. Develop where your husband think that there is no love. Develop that love. Create that love. Make him to see the love in you. Or make your wife to see that love in you and believe that, oh, in every trouble you can stand. It's not that the doctor will tell your husband that, oh, your husband have gonorrhea or maybe this kind of this. You just carry your hand on your head. Oh my God, I said it. Said what? Stand by him, help him, encourage him, or stand by her. See what you people can do, or find situation about this thing. It's not that you just pop out and started shouting, screaming at him or her. No, that is not love. That is fear. You build fear in him, or you build fear in her. Then you will not know, she or he will not know the next step to take. What he has built in his heart is fear. Let fear never dominate love, because when fear dominates love, then your home is being destroyed. There is nothing that you can tell any other person. So love has to always dominate the fear. Love produce no harm, as we see in the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. We can see there, and then we'll read the book of Romans chapter 13 verse 10. We can also see that love works no harm. Believe me, if you love your partner, you will see that there will be peace, there will be joy. Don't forget to read this. Romans chapter 13 verse 10. Love works no harm in the family. It instead brings joy, peace, give you like fruit of the spirit, as you see in the book of Galatians chapter 5 22, and we see in the book of 1 John chapter 4 verse 17 to 19, and we see the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Just read it all, please, my dear, and you will see what is love. Love is agape. We should not look about the sexual love or anything. As I earlier tell you, my name is Marie Fongwa Zuga. So I will put most of the Bible quotation down, and this video you can watch it in YouTube. You can watch it anywhere that you want to watch. Believe me that may the Almighty continue to guide you and protect you in Jesus' name.